James Jordan, 44, has stood up for comedian Ricky Gervais after his latest stand-up special Supernature faced criticism from the LGBTQ community. The former Dancing on Ice star said everyone in comedy is fair game and argued people need to lighten up. On Twitter, James typed, "In comedy, everyone is fair game, so people need to get over themselves and lighten up a bit. Boring uptight CS." In response, some of his fans agreed with his stance, as they urged people who are easily offended to not watch it. @Mancan1063 typed, "I agree. It's those who refuse to watch because they heard something. How can you be offended just in case?" While @Lindsay5248509 replied, @James Jordan completely agree, if you're easily offended don't be die watch it." @LelRob3 replied, @James Jordan I think the people moaning about Ricky haven't watched the whole gig. He is pointing out absurdities. He is clever and hilarious. @Annette18314829 said, "Agree 100%. Comedy is near the mark, that is what makes it funny." Ricky's new Netflix special Supernature has drawn criticism over several jokes about trans people, with the US LGBTQ rights group GLAAD calling it dangerous. "We watched the Ricky Gervais comedy special on Netflix so you don't have to," GLAAD said in a statement published on Tuesday night. "It's full of graphic, dangerous, anti-trans rants masquerading as jokes. He also spouts anti-gay rhetoric and spreads inaccurate information about HIV." In the show, Ricky, a longtime controversialist, opens with a caveat that many of his jokes will be ironic, explaining, "That's when I say something I don't really mean, for comic effect, and you, as an audience, you laugh at the wrong thing because you know what the right thing is. It's a way of satirizing attitudes." Soon after, he jokes about old-fashioned women. "They're the ones with wombs. Those F-king dinosaurs. I love the new women. They're great, aren't they? Don't miss the new ones we've been seeing lately. The ones with beards and CKS." He then imagines a conversation with a woman who objects to sharing a bathroom with a trans woman. "They are ladies, look at their pronouns. What about this person isn't a lady?" He then responds, "Well, his penis." Full disclosure, in real life, of course, I support trans rights, Gervais later says. "I support all human rights, and trans rights are human rights. Live your best life. Use your preferred pronouns. Be the gender that you feel that you are. But meet me halfway, ladies, lose the CK. That's all I'm saying." Netflix has a policy that content designed to incite hate or violence is not allowed on their platform, but we all know that anti-LGBTQ content does exactly that, GLAAD's statement said. While Netflix is home to some groundbreaking LGBTQ shows, it refuses to enforce its own policy in comedy. The LGBTQ community and our allies have made it very clear that so-called comedians who spew hate in place of humor, and the media companies who give them a platform, will be held accountable. Meanwhile, there are plenty of funny LGBTQ comedians to support.